Welcome, WolfTheWolfettes. We are back with a brilliant Bugsnax on the PlayStation 5, and I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now, in the last video, we interviewed Floofity, and then we also did a few side missions for her, which ended up with me attempting to cut off her head at her request before Snorpy saved the day. So that's what we got done in the last video, a very eventful video. And what we're going to be doing today is we are going to be heading to the Sizzlin Sands because there is one more resident that we need to persuade to come back to Snaksburg, and that is Shelda. So we're going to go speak to Shelda today in the Sizzlin Sands. We probably will get her back in Snaksburg today because I don't think it takes very long. And then once she's back in Snaksburg, I think we'll probably have a few more side missions to do. I know Cromdo and also Snorpy both have another side mission for me that involves legendary Bugsnax, so we'll be getting those done probably within the next video or two. And I know Triffany has another mission for me because she mentioned that she is on the hunt to try and find out what happened to her grandma, because her grandma went missing a couple of years ago and she came to this island to try and find out what happened to her. So we've also got to do that mission, and I think once that's done, I think that's it. I think it will just be time for the finale. Speaking to Eggabell, finding that mysterious door and trying to find out what actually happened to Lizbert. So we're on track to finish this game, probably within the next, I don't know, 5 or so videos. Not that I'm in a hurry, because this game has been an absolute delight to play. Not only has it been fun, but it's just such an easy game to commentate in because there's so many funny and random things that happen, you know. It's just a very easy game to commentate in. I love games like this. There are some games where I just have a lot of trouble commentating, but this is one of the games where it's been an absolute delight to commentate, you know. Right, let's go speak to Shelda. Now, we've already been to the Sizzlin Sands. We've done quite a few missions here. We've got some cheese as well. We've captured a few of the bugs. I think there's a couple we haven't captured yet, but we've got quite a few things done in the Sizzlin Sands. And as you can see up there, you've got Mothra, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Mothsa Supreme. But that is going to be one of the legendary Bugsnax that we need to battle with Cromdo, if I remember correctly. But we can't do it just yet because Cromdo ain't ready. Because we stole a map from Triffany for Cromdo, and I think it leads to a Bugsnax that Cromdo wants to sell. And I think it might be that one up there, the pizza. The same pizza that knocked me out of the sky at the beginning of this playthrough. So this is a personal vendetta against that Bugsnax because it nearly killed me. How you doing, Shelda?
This one has many questions, so it is my wisdom shall be shared.
Are you Shelda?
Am I? One who is called Shelda exists beyond the self.
Will you give me a straight answer? What is your deal?
The questions must cease. Wisdom can be gained only through experience. One who is you, tainting others with the toxin that is Bugsnax, have strayed from the mother's path. So it is, you must atone.
Will you come to Snaksburg? I love how I just completely blanked what she said, and I'm now asking them to come back to Snaksburg. I think Shelda is a she. Shelda is a girl's name, ain't it? I'm pretty sure Shelda is a girl. She sounds like a girl.
In seeking inner peace, Shelda has renounced material temptations. So it is that Shelda is really grumping hungry. Seek the yellow sauce within the great maw of stone. On this I shall be sustained.
Okay, so Shelda no longer eats Bugsnax, and they're a bit of a minimalist, so they're living out here in the desert. But because they're refusing to eat Bugsnax, they are now very hungry, and they want me to feed them some cheese sauce. Probably similar to what Gramble eats all the time. Now, there is a trophy. I can't show you the trophy because I've already unlocked it, but if you spray one of the Grumpuses with cheese sauce over their face, and then you get out your camera and take a picture of them, or scan them, or whatever you want to call it, you actually get yourself a trophy. So you can do that right now, because by shooting Shelda with some cheese, that counts as me feeding her cheese. So you could just do this.
That is not what one meant. I suppose that's what one gets for being vague.
Does that count as me feeding you cheese? But now you can take a picture of them and you can get the trophy. But I've already got the cheese a couple of videos back. But if you're looking for the cheese, it's up there, and you've got to get it with your snack grappler. You just come over here, and there you go. You've got yourself some cheese, and once you've done that, it will start growing back at Snacksburg, so you don't have to worry about coming here no more to get cheese. I keep forgetting the bloody buttons at the moment because I've been playing too much Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Here is your material sustenance.
Ooh, yum is one, and one is craving rebirth. Consider the sandscape a reflection of the mind. One unable to escape its dry embrace. First, an act of rebirth, to break out of my current Shelda.
That's funny.
So too
That's
must
funny.
you break shells, crack open the egglers, give them new life.
Okay, crack 2 egglers. Oh, hey look, we've already done one. I love how this game tracks all the things that you do. Now you can literally do something right at the start of this playthrough and then you get a quest like 20 episodes later and it says you've already done it. It's very good. But these are the egglers right here, and when you break open the eggs, a new Bugsnax comes out, and it's like a fried egg. I can't remember how we actually... I think if you take one of the eggs up here to the praying Picantis, I think he just rams them out of the way, and I think that might hatch them. I don't know if that will can. If you set it on fire, I don't know if that works. Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, there we go. You see the eggler right there? That's the eggler, I think. Is it the eggler or is that a shell? Oh no, that's a bit of shell. Where did the eggler go? What did you do to the eggler? Did you eat it? Alright, alright, alright. Don't need to be angry. Don't need to be angry. Well, yeah, that's how you break open the eggs. Just put them near one of the many, many, many fiery creatures of Sizzlin Sands. I'll tell you, this place is an absolute nightmare. I reckon this is what Horizon Forbidden West is going to be like. Because if you played Horizon Zero Dawn, you will know that they do mention the West several times in that game. And I think they mention it being like very dangerous. And now we've got Horizon 2, the Forbidden West, where things are really going to be deadly. So I feel like this would be what Horizon Forbidden West would be like. The Sizzlin Sands. My computer just made a weird noise. I hate it when my computer makes a noise. I panic. Looks like it's still recording. I broke eggs and made an omelette.
I too have burst from my shell, and so oozes forth my spiritual yoke. Yet obstacles devour that yoke, the sinister Picantis of temptation. To truly destroy these obstacles, one must break them down into their elements.
Alright, that's easy. We've already done that. Break 2 praying Picantises. As you can see, it says 1 out of 2 because we already did it to 1. So similar to some of the other Bugsnax in this game, you've just got to lure it over to the water, and then that will extinguish the flame, and then you've got a time limit to like trip it over or do something to capture it before it then blows up into several pieces. So and then when it blows up into several pieces, then you meet new kinds of Bugsnax as well. So obviously we're going to extinguish it. You can actually use Sodi to do that, and then if you set up a tripwire here, you can trip it over and you can capture it. But if you don't want to capture it as a praying Picantis, then you just wait for it to blow up after it's been extinguished. And I think it turns into like a burrito or something and some like tortillas. I don't remember what they like eating. Cheese and hot sauce. I think this is probably the best one for us to lure. Ah, there we go. Let's capture a Sodi. There we go. Oh god. Right, so what you want to do now, if you want to catch a praying Picantis, because you need to a couple of times in this game, trip him over right now and then capture him. But if you're not bothered about that, then when that reaches 0, he's going to turn into like 3 different Bugsnax. See? He turned into a, what are they? Inchurrito, a tuckroach, like a tucko and a cockroach. And I think that's about it. Yeah. Lovely. You actually need to get one of those Inchuritos for one of Wambus's quests, so we already did. Alright, there we go. So far we have fed you some cheese. We have released new life into the world by cracking some eggs. And we also murdered a praying Picantis. I'm not too sure how that's something that would be good for someone like you, who seems to like Bugsnax. Seems a bit evil actually, but never mind. I have unblocked the obstacle, question mark.
Snack of temptation removed. Yet, one still lost in darkness, seeking the light. For only in the light of Mother Nature can the toxin be purged. Seek a Rasby deep below. A hidden ruin, a maze of trials. Guide this Rasby to one's side.
Okay, guide a black Rasby from the under ruins to Shelda. Yeah, this mission's a bit of a nightmare. You have to lure the black Rasby up here, and it takes a lot of supplies. I think you need to feed them chocolate, maybe lure them with chocolate. I can't actually remember where the ruins are. Oh, it might be. Is it that? Suspiciously cracked ground. I should find a way to smash it. I think we can do it with a buffer locust. Let's use some hot sauce. Yeah, because he pretty much flies over here anyway. Does he? He headbutts the floor sometimes, doesn't he? There we go. We can't capture him because he's still on fire. Right, so here's all the chocolate that you're going to need to lure the Rasby. So what we want to do first is we want to take down all of these doors because we need to go this way anyway. And then I think there's a couple of Bugsnax we might also want to capture just so they stop getting in the way. But you have to pretty much stand up here, and there's going to be lots of little platforms, and you have to just spray chocolate until the Rasby gets all the way over into this room over here. And then once it gets over to here, it will jump on this jump pad and it will be sent up there. And then you've succeeded with the mission. Just trying to get all of the crap out of the way first. But it is a bit of a nuisance. It's not too bad getting the Rasby here, but getting him to go through that door is a bit of a nuisance sometimes because he just doesn't seem to want to go to the door. But as you lure him, once you get to one of these bushes, this counts as like a checkpoint, I guess, and then he will keep running into these bushes until you put more chocolate down. But it's a bit of a pain in the butt. These guys are what you want to get rid of. What do they love? Cheese. Yeah, but it's good to get rid of these. I can't remember why, but I know they do something very irritating. That was close. I nearly completely messed that up, didn't I? Didn't even need bait for that one. He wanted to be captured, didn't he? Inchorito! Ah, here he is. A black Rasby. So pretty much it's like a Strabby, but it's a blackberry instead. Alright, we probably want to do this from up there, otherwise the Rasby is just going to keep running away from us. But if you need more chocolate, as you saw, there's a room that's filled up with chocolate. I just love my little hands. But I think I changed, because I caught a couple of these, because I came back after and caught a few more. And I think I changed Filbo completely into a black raspberry, and he looked pretty damn good actually. I think some of the Bugsnax in this game, they look really cool when you transform the Grumpuses completely into some of the Bugsnax, but then other Bugsnax just make Grumpuses look really dodgy if you fully transform them into them. It's just looks a bit dodgy, you know. Some are alright, but some look weird. Like the birthday cake and stuff like that. That one looks really weird. Right, let's get some chocolate. Oops. 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 Okay, so he just ran over to that bush, so that should be a checkpoint now. Yeah, so he should stay there, because if you don't get to a checkpoint and he spots you, or maybe you don't put chocolate down quick enough, he'll run back to one of the previous bushes. So you want to try and get him to at least the next bush if possible. I need to remember I can use my grapple gun to pick this chocolate up quicker. Right, so I think we can do it from here maybe. I think this bit might be the nuisance. Let me come out here actually. Oh no, oh no. Hey, we did it! No, no, no! Don't go! Don't go! Shit. No, no, don't come up here. Don't come up here. Oh shit, I ran out of chocolate. Oh, never mind. There's a checkpoint. Well, there you go. That didn't go too badly. I was expecting that to be a lot worse. I had a lot of trouble getting that black raspberry through that little doorway there. He just refused to go through no matter what I did with the chocolate, but he decided to be a good boy for me on YouTube. Oops. Lovely. Tell you what it's making me want to drink? Cocoa. Or hot chocolate. That's what it's making me want to drink. Picking up all of this chocolate. There we go. Guide a black raspberry from the under the ruins to Shelda. Return to Shelda. I mean, you're not actually guiding it to Shelda, to be completely honest. You're just releasing it from the underground, which makes sense, you know, because obviously Shelda seems to be a little bit like Granbull. I'm going to catch it anyway, because I think these are adorable. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right, let's go and speak to Shelda. Oh man, I've already said this in the playthrough, but if you're watching this Young Horse Games, you need to release some sort of merchandise for this game. Maybe there already is, and I don't mean like t-shirts because I'm not really too bothered about t-shirts. I mean stuff like if possible. I don't know if there's if it costs too much to get Pop to do it, but Pop figures of Bugsnax and Grumpuses, I'd buy them, and people love them because they're small. So you need to get on it, Young Horse Games, because I'm sure many people will buy it. And plushes as well. Lots of people like plushes, and some of the creatures in this game are adorable. Could you imagine having like a Strabby plush? I would sure as hell buy a Strabby plush. And I'm a 29-year-old man, so you think how I want to get it? The kids will go crazy for it. So get on it, Young Horse Games. Get on it. Make yourself some money. I got you a raspberry from the darkness.
Ah, what once was lost now is found. The path to light determined. The time has come. Egress from the sandscape. So it is that Shelda survives.
Sorry if you heard my phoning. I don't understand why I did any of that. Exactly. Talk normal already. No, literally, I don't understand why I did any of that. I mean, we were sort of saving Bugsnax, I guess, and we did give birth to an omelette.
It was a metaphor. Now to Snacksburg goes me to bring such clarity to my followers.
Are you sure you want to walk back to Snacksburg? Note to self, get a chair. I thought you were like a very minimalistic kind of person, so you don't want to get a chair. That's not very minimalistic, is it? You got to sit on the floor. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised that they don't mind walking back to Snaksburg, because if you remember, after we did Cromdo's storyline, he wanted me to turn his feet into popsicles so that his feet were frosty. Even though they were turned into popsicle sticks, so they were wooden, more than likely going to set on fire in that kind of heat. But either way, it made his feet cooler somehow. But he refused to walk until I did it. And then we've got old Shelda over here walking across even hotter ground without a single complaint. But Shelda's going to have a lot of side missions for me, and I think they require me to find specific Bugsnax, which is a bit of a nuisance because I don't actually remember where they all are. And I don't think I've scanned them all as well, so it might be a bit of a struggle finding some of them. But hopefully we remember most of them. Because like I said, I'm going to do all the side missions and the main missions. And so far we have done all of the side missions. This is one of the few games on YouTube where I think I've actually done the side missions, because normally I just focus on the main story. So well done, Young Horse Games, well done. You've made fun side quests, which is very rare in quite a few video games, to be honest. I was tempted to do the side quests in my Horizon Zero Dawn playthrough. I don't think I ended up doing them, I can't remember why. Right, I've got enough time. I think we can probably interview Shelda right now, actually. Got about 10 minutes left. Snaksburg. You're right, Wambus. Oh, look, Cromdo's already got a mission for me. Floofity run into the toilet. Probably all of those Bugsnax you ate in the last video. Oh, Chandler's going to be happy. Chandler likes Shelda.
Whoa, Shelda's back. Wiggle and Gramble are gonna be so stoked.
Ah, yes, one has returned from a great spiritual sojourn. So it is, one would really like to lie down.
Sounds intense. I bet you're overflowing with wisdom now. Go ahead and lay it on me, Sheldog.
Ah, yes, wisdom. The strength you seek cannot be found within toxins, for the truest strength is the will to resist.
Whoa, I get it. I gotta check my snacks, and if they look toxic, I won't eat them.
No, one is not. You... clearly you need more guidance.
Grump, yeah, I do. I'll bring the others, too.
Oh, one is sure it will be enlightening.
Oh man, I could imagine like an alcoholic saying that. Someone telling someone that's an alcoholic that you just need to drink less alcohol. And then they pretty much say, okay, I'll just make sure there isn't too much sugar in my alcohol, and then still continue to drink it. I love those flipping snack pods. Look at them. Just a packet of crisps and other things that just sit there without moving. And then we've got one of those baby melons from when we did the legendary battle. We've got another bit. We've got another legendary Bugsnax over there. Well, a piece of it, I should say. Lovely. And then bloody Dr. Sodi over here. I need to donate a few more of these. Actually, I'll keep them in my bag just in case we need any of them. Right, let's interview Shelda. Oh look, nice little gather around the campfire.
Here's to a hard day's work.
Yes, Wambus. You're right, Shelda. Have time for an interview?
When one asks questions, one may receive answers.
I feel like this is going to be a right nightmare of an interview. Start interview. Who are you?
One is called Shelda. One who is me acts as a vessel for the will of Mother Nature. So it is. One maintains balance and purity.
Why come to Snaktooth Island?
A calling felt in the soul. Distant voices saying, They need you. Free tickets won in a raffle.
I suppose that could be considered fate though, couldn't it? That you just so happen to win the raffle. You could consider that fate, I suppose. Because you won it over everybody else. Lizbert held a raffle.
A raffle is a metaphor. But yes.
Well, it's not a metaphor then if it's yes. Thoughts on Bugsnax?
The toxin. The mother abhors them in all their alluring forms. One feels them crawling around us, beneath us, inside us.
Who is this mother anyway? Who is the mother anyway?
Mother Nature, the mother. She, the purest light, from whom all life flows.
Maybe if you said Mother Nature, he would actually know who the hell you're going on about. Why did you leave town?
One cast out they, the scion of toxins. Yet, lessons unlearned, the cravings only grew. So it was one journeyed far to isolate oneself and live by example. So it was. One got very, very lost.
That's kind of bullshit actually. Shelda, you couldn't have gotten lost. Because once I finished your storyline to persuade you to come back to Snaksburg, you walked all the way back here with no guidance from me whatsoever. So you clearly weren't lost. So that's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit. You was not lost. Any info on Lizbert? Oh, actually, I think Shelda gives you the chest. Because we got a key for a chest from one of the characters. I can't remember which Grumpus gave it to me, but I think she gives me the chest that the key goes to. And I think you might get the 5th videotape from that.
She, the huntress, is gone from us, strayed from the mother's path, chasing the healer's tainted love. Thrice were they warned, so this once you shall be warned. A doom befalls those who consume the toxin.
I mean, I kind of agree. I mean, everybody that's eating the Bugsnax turns into food, and that does seem like a pretty severe side effect. I mean, Snorpy's hand turned into cinnamon rolls. How the hell can he how can he make any gadgets anymore? He's got no fingers. And also, when I ate a Bugsnax once, I puked. Because I had like an allergic reaction. So yeah, they kind of are dodgy. Doom, can you be more specific?
A doom of toxin unending. The ground shakes. The sky splits. Look not upon it. Move not an inch, or be swallowed by the Queen of Venoms. Or so I heard.
You're a fraud, aren't you? Oh, yes. They are a flipping fraud.
Everyone is a fraud in a sense.
That's kind of true. I mean, I've spent a lot of years coming onto YouTube trying to be as happy as possible, and that's a complete load of shit because I'm not happy. So yeah, I guess that's kind of true. Thanks. That was all very unhelpful. Yes. That was even worse than bloody interviewing Actually, Snorpy had the best interview, although he was very, very reluctant to give me much information until he gave me one of his annoying hugs and whispered something in my ear very sensually. Thanks, that was all very unhelpful.
Ever are more questions asked, seldom are more answers given. One must live content with the absence of knowing. Meditate on this. A vessel of the unknown. May answers be found in its mystery.
Shelda has a locked box. You'll need a key to open it. Okay. We will do that in the next video. So yeah, let me quickly go up here and stand in my usual spot. Don't know if Cromdo's going to be up here. Yep, there he is. He doesn't go to bed when he's got a mission for me. Okay, thanks for watching Wolf More Vets. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and join the pack today.